A very good evening to you. This is a business day. I'm Dwayne Burbick. Finance Minister Audley Shaw says a recovery in the bauxite sector with the reopening of Alpart and strong performance in tourism have led to a rebound in growth for the current July to September quarter. Mr. Shaw says growth in the current quarter is expected to reach 2%, up from the estimated 0.3% recorded in the April to May quarter. If realized, the expansion will be the fastest since the same quarter a year ago, with tourism leading the way.
The tourism industry was targeted in this quarter for a growth of 4%. It's now being projected that it's growing by 10%. That's what's happening. So you see a certain momentum is beginning to take shape in the economy. And we continue to target the large projects, even as we speak. We are now finalizing for the other phase of the North-South Highway development to continue into hotel construction, housing construction, as well as the Caymanas Economic Zone.
Virally Latibadair, the woman tipped to become the country's next financial secretary, will have to wait a while longer before she can officially take on that role. Ms. Latibadair is currently at the Finance Ministry as technical advisor to the Minister Audley Shaw. Mr. Shaw, however, indicates her appointment as Financial Secretary will have to await the process of the Public Services Commission.
As of now, Mrs. Latibadair continues to be a valued advisor because of her extensive experience, especially in taxation matters. And we are grateful that Darlene has agreed and is acting as Financial Secretary at this time. Beyond that, the process takes its course with the Public Services Commission and all that. So any further comment from me would be inappropriate.
Ms. Latibadair is to replace Everton McFarlane, whom Mr. Shaw sent to head the Financial Services Commission, FSC. Mr. McFarlane took that job on August 1. Jamaica has been awarded an additional area code which will necessitate the introduction of 10-digit dialing on May 31 next year. The new area code is 658. It became necessary for Jamaica to get an additional numbering plan area, NPA code, or area code, as the country has almost run out of telephone numbers. Experts believe this could happen within the next 2 years. Tropical Storm Harvey continued to wreak havoc on Texas, the United States' largest oil-producing state, knocking major Gulf Coast refineries out of action. While the storm is also expected to curtail offshore crude oil production in the Gulf of Mexico, crude prices are under pressure. That's because the supply impact is more than offset by the hit to demand for crude by the refinery shutdowns. Meanwhile, West Texas Intermediate crude for October delivery dropped $1.30 to $46.57 a barrel. It's now at a one-month low. Marley Natural, the official Bob Marley cannabis brand, today announced the debut of Studio, a new line of cannabis flower available in California. Farmers in California will supply the plant. Marley Natural Studio strains are available at select dispensary locations in that state. Let's look at currency trading now, which ended today with the US dollar selling for $128.68. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $103.82. The pound sterling costs $166.02, while the euro is going for $151.81. In today's trading session, the JC index declined by 412 points to close at 253,569. The junior market index advanced by 7 points to close at 3,090. The advancing stocks were led by the Cayley Group, Medical Disposables and Supplies, Pan Jamaican Investments, Main Event Entertainment Group, and Jamaican Teas. The losers included Jamaica Producers, Consolidated Bakeries, Honeybun, Tea-Tech, and Stationery and Office Supplies. And that's the business day. I'm Dwayne Burbick. Good evening.